Yeah. So when did you realize that now this is my responsibility? When did it hit you that people have expectations of you, taking care of them or sending them kitu kidogo at the end of the month?
No, it just came naturally because I'm a second born.
At what point?
I'm a second born, and first born, I don't even think she really enjoyed her youth because she started paying our fees at a very with her first job, and therefore now I was just entering into a system. So mine is just a system. Yeah, mine is just a system.
You're getting into a system that had already been established.
Exactly, and curated. And
that's a very good point because I'm a middle child and I got into the system.
Yeah,
welcome to the 8th episode of Sima and Say. We are two friends with two different perspectives and a whole lot of unfiltered truth.
On today's episode, we are talking about black tax. Ile story ya Ebu send something small. Is it love or is it a burden? Every end month your phone rings, blows up. Sasa, umetuma kitu. Is it love? Is it duty? Or is it a chain holding us back? So on this episode, we are going to unpack the emotional, financial, and the mental costs of black tax in Kenya today.
We hapa sasa ndo firstborns
and firstborn daughters, firstborn sons. I think they should just grab. It's a cold season, right?
Yeah,
they should just grab
and a throw blanket
or coffee. Yeah.
I think coffee can do.
Coffee, yeah.
Or coffee. If it is tea, isikue black.
Ikuwe na chai.
Najua your team. People are watching you guys can, like, it's not cast on stone. You can grab whatever you can grab. And actually let's unpack this because it's taking people down to their graves because of depression. People are slipping into depression without even knowing. So I want us also to dive deep into some of statistics as usual. So 71% of Kenyan millennials say they financially support extended family members. This is from APA Insurance 2022 Finance Access Survey. The other one is a 2021 Old Mutual report. I think now it's the insurance company doing this because now they are in wealth management and the rest. So a 2021 Old Mutual report showed that 60% of young professionals in East Africa contribute monthly to family support, even at the cost of their own financial goals, which is sad. And the last one is a Kenyan job market survey by Brighter Monday. Of course, you know Brighter Monday. Of 2020, found that over 50% of employed youth feel financially stretched due to obligation like black tax. Hey, for the love we have for our parents, the love we have for our siblings, I just want to know, is it enabling them, enabling their lives, or is it we genuinely helping? It's a very controversial topic.
Yeah, it's very controversial.
What do you think?
Yeah, so I think it's as soon as you graduate from college, I think it's an expectation that people have. It's not even like members of your nuclear family, at extended family, they have that expectation that once in a while tuma kitu ya sukari. There are people who bado hawajapata kazi, but still the expectation is on them to send the money.
But you see what this is now, you don't live like, you see, there is childhood, then there is your youthhood, then as you grow until now you become somebody who is now responsible for family. But chances are very high there are some stages of your life that you are not going to enjoy or even experience because now you have to become a deputy parent. Now, of all the surveys, the one that really caught my attention was the Kenyan job survey that found that over 50% of youth employed feel financially stretched due to obligation like black tax. Okay, now I think we also really need to define what is a black tax, because now maybe you helping your parent who is bedridden at home, is that a black tax? because definitely, are you going to sit down and do your financial goals while your mother cannot even get a drug?
Yeah.
This thing is crazy. It's funny.
And I think it's difficult to draw the boundary. It's difficult to draw the boundary because what if your parent cannot work? What if you have, like, you're the firstborn, you have 4 siblings who are still school going and your parents are not able to take care of them? Do you just sit back and enjoy your life because you don't want to?
You don't want to help. I didn't see it as a very hard topic before we started this, but clearly as Africans we are nurtured to be looking after, to be our brothers and sisters keeper, and thinking, and you see when you are growing up, there is how you vision your home, how you vision your family in the next 10 years. So the fact that you're the first person to be able to be now earning something, so now your mind is still fixed, like, I came to Nairobi to change home. So now in the process of having that you came to Nairobi to change home, you earn, for example, if you're earning 50K, now you're going to live in a house less than 3K, because the rest of 47,000 has to pay fee, has to pay the medicines, has to pay a whole lot of things. And sometimes, now my problem is, if you're genuinely helping and you clearly have intention of changing home, it's perfect. My problem is for the group of people who wants to show off, like, you see, I'm the child, I'm the only child who is now doing this for our parents. The rest of you are not doing anything. So you're doing it to grab. My dear, chances are very high you're going to burn out, and you're going to slip into depression.
It's going to take a toll on you.
Yes, because chances are very high you're just enabling their lives instead of teaching them and showing them how things are done, and just creating healthy boundaries. Apart from that, there was also the one for 2021 for Old Mutual of professionals in Africa contributing monthly, and even at the cost of their financial goals. So here is clearly there is no boundary. Because at least they could have added, or if this survey is coming out, like, there were things that could have been done, but you chose to send that money back home and forget about you schooling your child, going to a better school, you doing this for yourself, and you want to show your brother Kamau that you are better than him, even though they were taken to the best schools in the whole world. But chances are very high Kamau is just focusing about his own life. So sad.
It's very sad.
But if you buying medicine home, if you supporting your parents, I don't think that's a black tax.
They call it black tax. When did you first realize you were expected to support your family financially, and how did that moment shape your relationship with money?
Well, let me tell you, people are suffering. In the black tax world is the people pleasers. And now your relationship with money will definitely change, because now when you really need to support your family financially, now you start actually, I think this, it has two sides of the story. This really made me look for money crazily.
Oh, it made you look for money
crazily. Like, and I think for me it really made me started focusing on myself professionally.
So that you could make more.
So that I could make more. And I don't know who told me, like, it has to be professional to make more money. Because I decided now to go full swing into my career, to make more money, to make more money, and to make more money, so that I can support and support comfortably. That has never been achieved up to today. I'm still struggling.
Maybe I think the moment I graduated, I didn't get a job. I didn't get into employment immediately I graduated. But still, people would call, and it's not just members of the nuclear family. It's also members of the extended family. Sasa nitumie sukari, na saizi you're still job hunting.
But how are you portraying yourself?
I'm not portraying
You
myself.
are not portraying yourself like a broke, freshly graduate. Maybe when you go home, you're very glam, and people could see money.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
see
know.
now people also judge from the kind of
the way
bag
you
you
look,
carry from. But how can you carry a very expensive bag if you don't have money? They were just right. I don't think I've had issues with extended family.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm good at boundaries for only extended family, but I'm really bad with the nuclear family. I've never had issues with extended family. If I will sit here and say extended family, I'll be very wrong.
You'll be lying.
That's also wrong.
Yeah.
I've never had issues with extended family, but I am so focused on each and every member of my family. Where are they? And I'm that kind who, I think, if we talk of black tax, I'm the most affected.
So when did you realize that now this is my responsibility? When did it hit you that people have expectations of you, taking care of them or sending them kitu kidogo at the end of the month?
No, it just came naturally because I'm a
At
second born.
At what point?
I'm a second born, and first born, I don't even think she really enjoyed her youth because she started paying our fees at a very with her first job, and therefore now I was just entering into a system. So mine is just a system. Yeah, mine is just a system.
You're getting into a system that had already been established.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And curated. And
that's a very good point because I'm a middle child. And I got into the system.
Yeah, so you just find yourself in the system. Me, I think mine is the system issue.
Yeah.
And clearly you've seen us struggling to do this.
Yeah.
So you also want to continue that. And you want her to rest now.
Yes, you want to support.
You want to support. Mine is a system.
Yeah.
Mine is not like when did you, I can't even tell when did I realize, like it was like this is us, we are family and we are doing this for us. Yes, but at the same time like, I'm still insisting. Do you think we are enabling
Well, I think it gets to a point where
our people's lives?
We enable. But for the most part and for most families, in some homes, parents didn't even go to school, and they probably didn't have a source of income or anything, or if there was income, it was very, very little.
And actually you saw them struggling to take you through school.
Yeah.
Then now you want to sit here and say, oh, black tax.
Black tax.
Nunua sukari, just have boundaries.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's a learning, it's a very good opportunity for us to learn, especially millennials and the generations that will follow, to do better for our kids, so that we're not let the wealth come from us, so that we do not expect our children to educate our children so that they can help us
again,
in the future. Like your children should not be your retirement plan.
And our parents, definitely we investment. In fact
unasikia parents say napeleka watoto shule ndo
kesho ikuwe better for them. You see, I think this is where the financial wanaitonga nini people who teach people about
financial advisors
comes in. Okay, now we are not saying don't help, but can you have a good plan about yourself and your child? If you're planning to have a baby, make sure like we break the routine. Now it's not the same thing you're doing with your parents, but it will be a better one where you don't need something from them,
from your
but
child.
Even at their old age you still support them. Me, I would want to support my child even I don't know, maybe just come back when there is a problem. I'm here, and that's why now I want to change that narrative. I want to now understand where my parents were and the world they were living is quite different, and I found myself here. I'm not gonna run away. I'm going to face it.
And you're going to pay
head on. We are going to have a discussion with my situation and find a solution. Yes, because there are also a group of people who find fulfillment in doing that.
Yeah.
Yes, in doing that. If that makes you happy, but me, I'm for happiness. But don't forget yourself in the process. Have clear direction. Have clear vision,
Yeah.
have clear where you want to go,
Yeah.
or where you want to be in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
And then now also include the black tax bit. Nilikuwa naambiwa ukifanya budget, sema 5,000 is the only money I can afford with black tax.
Yeah.
Anything more than that, no. So if you think not even if you think, if you said I am earning 20, but 1,000 is for black tax, the rest is for
your own expenses.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think there is no manual for this. Able do your black tax an act of love and gratitude, or does it something become emotional blackmail?
Does it sometimes
become emotional blackmail?
Well, I think for the most part it's an act of love and gratitude. You saw what your parents went through, or your caregivers, and you're giving back. You're also supporting them. But I've also seen some people online seeking opinions because they want to cut off their parents. Why do they want to cut off their parents? Because their mom or their dad is not talking to them juu yeye watumi pesa home.
The idea of cutting off people, I don't understand millennials. Is it millennial or Gen Z? Ndio walikuja na hii mambo ya cut off. Why are you cutting off people?
No, it's a valid concern.
I cut off my cousin.
Like,
I cut off.
Like your dad hakuongeleshi.
Mbona niongeleshi?
Kwa sababu mtumii pesa, hauna kazi.
No, that is wrong.
Or umepoteza kazi yako, and then now they are
supposed to support me. Even if they can't support me financially, can they support me emotionally?
Yeah.
So the moment like a parent, you going to an extent that you're not a parent, by the way. You deserve being cut off. You deserve being cut off. Because no, what's your role?
Yeah.
You're supposed to support me. Why did you bring me to this world?
I think it's a weird thing to stop talking to your child because now amepoteza kazi and they're not able to support you.
And to start profiling your children. I've seen that.
Yeah, that happens.
That decision cannot be made because so hajafika nyumbani. Then don't call me.
Naenda kusema.
Yeah. And ukiangalia vizuri yeye ndio kusema because of
the financial capability or their financial muscle,
which is sad. Okay, then some parents deserve being cut off.
Yeah.
But if something is given, you see even in the Bible it's written, if it's your hands making you I don't know sin.
Cut it off.
Yeah, because now your parents are now giving you some diseases that you don't deserve at this age. That cut off. But I am against the issue of cutting off people. I don't know how to deal with the toxic parents now. But cutting off, how do you start?
It's very. I think it's very difficult. I've seen those stories, and I can never. It's easy to tell someone to usiongee na yeye tena block, but then when you're in that but mimi I love my mom. I can't imagine for a whole year sijaongelesha mamangu.
So a whole year nata yeye whole year like there should be an effort. Like a whole year tujaongea na wewe ni mzazi wangu.
No,
relationship
I mean in a situation where now you've decided to cut your parents off and you're not talking to them for years. It's difficult, right?
There is no way we can create healthy boundaries but not cutting them off.
You can.
Why are we not exploring?
But
because if you go to online, it's about cutting off. I've never seen suggestion of how you can create healthy boundaries. Yeah. Why are we not exploring any other means instead of cutting off people? Because now you see you're not a tree, you're gonna grow alone and you don't need. Sometimes you just need seeing Lynn's face, even if you don't talk, but just seeing Lynn's face. You walk around and you see people and you feel good. Why do you want to live in an isolated kind of world? Because you've not come out clear. Because now you're cutting them off, but chances are very high they don't know why you are doing that. They don't know it's because of black tax. Just tell them this is me. Me, I don't like giving out my money, money that I've worked hard for. And I think I would love to support, but I don't think you guys are now genuine in this journey of ours, and I also don't think you guys are appreciative, and I also don't think you guys are appreciating where I am with my finances at this point. At this point, this is what I can achieve.
This is what I can.
Yes, anytime you call me and it's about money, I also feel bad, mom. That's why I'm behaving like this. Can you can we have a good relationship without like money being integral part of our relationship?
Yeah, I think it also points to a bigger problem. A lot of millennials, maybe Gen Z wanajaribu, but millennials hakuna kuset boundaries.
Gen Z millennials worked hard. What you don't understand, you guys are not appreciating us enough.
Yeah.
We are the mothers of Gen Zs. We worked so hard that we don't need their money. And you see, they have evaluated home. Home is good.
Yeah. Home is good.
Home is good. We took them to academies. We took them to where they were taught their rights and they were taught money, a good relationship with money, and they were taught a lot of things that nobody taught us. All we saw is our moms working so hard to take us through school. So when we went to school, our mind was blood, but the fact that we came here all the way here to change home. So we were not thinking and about changing me. It was not about me, it was about home. It was about home. So if you want to compare me with Gen Z, I'm so sad, Lynn. Because even the environment that I grew in is not the same environment.
The environment is different, but Sisi, it's difficult for a lot of millennials to set boundaries with their parents.
Their parents did not set boundaries with their parents. So now it's a trickling down effect.
But Gen Zs are very quick in setting boundaries.
They were taught that this is possible.
Yeah, this is possible.
They were taught that this is possible. They were even taught how it's be done. They know what they want as human beings. They know their rights. So them, they should thank us. They should thank us for giving them the opportunity
to express themselves.
Yes, but mimi nilienda shule to change home, and I'm really struggling and working so hard to change home, not to change my situation. And now I've realized that even as much as I'm changing home, there is also an offspring that I've brought in without any inquiries. They didn't even inquire. Yes, with any inquiries that I need to make life better. One thing we have to appreciate ourselves, that we work extremely hard. That's how our children are now able to say no. As we didn't even know how to say no. Umesoma kitu ingine, unaenda unatafuta kazi na kitu ingine because you don't have options.
Na mzazi ndio kusema.
They even decide what you're gonna be in the future.
So as a working Kenyan adults, how do you
struggling adults?
Struggling Kenyan adults. And also just considering the state of the economy, how do you deal with building your own wealth and personal growth and black tax? How do you do it?
Hapo kwa building wealth, I'm not gonna talk about.
You have to talk.
I'm not so good at wealth.
How do you balance? I'm
not so good at wealth, but now how I deal with the feeling. You see, it's a feeling. Like sometimes you do it genuinely, and then now you sit down and you look at where you are and where you want to go, and you're thinking, anyway, it's like I'm working for this other side. I don't want them people, because they're your people. Clear. And nobody is coming with bunduki, utoe pesa. Chances are very high when you are removing that money, you feeling fulfilled because you are helping your people and you're very happy and they appreciate you and you feel good. But now how I deal with that part, me and personal development, you can't come in between me and personal development. Everything, every day I wake up, the first thing is, what have I done for myself? For myself. Like I'm so keen on personal development, and I'm also very afraid of what if tomorrow I don't see the next day, then there is an innocent child. Yes. And I'm so keen on that. Even like, what at this point, what have I saved for my baby? I don't care how she turns out in the future. Of course I care, but now when I'm not there now, I don't care. Of course I don't even know. But akiamua, things are tough and tough and tough, because sometimes it gets tough, but
it does.
Where do we run to? Sisi kama sisi, I can't run home. They all waiting for me. They will run to me. So I don't want her to get stuck. I want her to think, oh, mom left some building somewhere. I'm gonna sell
or
I'm
get
gonna,
some income
and even misuse. I don't.
You don't care what happens.
I don't care. But I don't want her to get stuck and get stuck today. I get stuck tomorrow because she misused whatever I left.
But not because you didn't leave them anything.
Yeah. So I'm so afraid of what about tomorrow about my child, and I'm also afraid of, because now mimi mind yangu kitu iliniambianga mtu alinidanganyanga that if you don't grow yourself, if you don't do a lot of self improvement, then at one point you start becoming bitter. You start thinking,
why do you think that's a lie?
I'm not sure. I didn't say it's a lie.
You say mtu alikudanganya.
Because it's stuck here that I can't, even as much as I'm trying to pull it out, it's still insisting that this is home. You get me?
Yeah.
This is home.
It appears to be something valid and true.
So I don't want to, after 10 years, I'm bitter with everybody around me.
Because you need to grow yourself.
Nilimsaidia sasa mimi naona ni kama wao ndio walifanya nisigrow. And that's why I'm anytime I wake up I think about, Rachel, what did you do about yourself yesterday?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing next week? So it's me. I don't care. Personal development.
Wewe kwanza.
Every day I just wake up and read something. Every day I just wake up and do something about myself. Every day I just read and do a course about something. And I'm just because I am afraid of being bitter. Of looking at people and say it's you, Lynn.
It's you.
Ungezaliwa mimi ningekuwa mahali. No, but as much as I have to, because now I'm living in the world, I can't assume my mom sick and doing nothing. I will do everything in my power to make sure she's comfortable, but at the same time I don't want to sit down and say because of her I did not reach here. So that's how I combat this.
That's how you create a balance.
It's me first.
Hizi
zingine zitakuja baadaye.
Yeah. I also believe in taking care of whatever is urgent, like when no one is dying, taking care of the urgent things, but also taking care of yourself.
No one is dying. How do you see? Is there someone dying? Like mtu amekuomba pesa. No one is dying. So the who is your priority? Of course, Kai.
Yeah, Kai is my priority, and I'm also a priority for myself. Because why the hell would I be waking up at 5 a.m. every day? Because I don't wake up at 5 a.m. But why would I be waking up at 5 a.m. every day if I can't enjoy the benefits of my labor? Yeah, so Kai is definitely my priority, and then I'm also a priority, and then my family. But I just try to balance everything out. But at this point I've reached a point where I don't, if I'm not able to support at a particular time,
you just say no.
I just say I'm not able to help at this particular time, and I don't kill myself over it.
But do you give promises? Look for me at this particular time of the month.
I do, even when I'm not expecting money at that time. so that the person on the other end does not feel
like you're playing.
I give them hope. I give them hope.
Like, which is false hope, which is bad.
No, it's not false hope. It's not.
You're not even expecting money. You're not expecting money at this point, but you're telling me to look for you at that point. So mimi mind yangu yote nimekuja nikajamaza because I know Lina kanipea pesa on 15th. Then on 15th.
Sasa natafuta. Sasa najipatia kazi ya kutafuta. Sasa najipatia kazi ya kutafuta because now I've promised someone this siku I'll come through. Yeah.
Oh, now you normally come through.
Yes, I do.
Don't wait for me. If I say I might not. But now again, before we go to the next one, you see, there is also a feeling, mixed feelings about this. There is also a feeling that if you don't, you see, there are families that firstborn were educated, elevated, but they focused on themselves, then they forgot home. To inua
the rest.
And then now this home ni zile za kikuja home bra because everybody is looking up to him, and everybody is just thinking about him is the god of the family. But how wengine wote wakuwe watchman, wakuwe, what do you think about that? You have opportunity, but you don't want to.
No, that is, I don't think that is right, because that for you, the burden will not be distributed. It will be on you. if you support say your siblings to get an education, mtashare the burden. Lakini kama ni wewe tu umesoma, my god, burden, responsibility itakuwa.
So okay, what are you saying? Because now we are talking about like you thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, just have a good
Create
plan.
a balance. Create a balance. Have a good plan. Yeah.
Because don't be the only one who is learned. Don't be the only one. My sister always say, I don't want to be the richest.
Responsibility is itakuwa.
Yes. Wengine. Let them also be rich. And you see, nobody is happy for you like you're an elder sister.
Yeah, true.
No one. You care about them. Just make sure they all have something at hand.
Yeah.
So mkienda home, it's not about you.
It's not about you.
It's about people you've enabled. Enabling to tumesema hapana.
Supported.
We've supported. You've supported.
Yeah.
Which makes
What would an ideal healthy support system for family look like in modern Kenya? As a member of a family,
a big one.
a big family,
A second born.
who
is falling into the system of black tax.
Yeah. What would support look like for you in modern Kenya?
There are things
within the family. Yeah.
There are things that we can't avoid. There are things that we can't assume. Things to do with school fee. This is somebody education. Make sure each and every child, if you're able to, is well educated.
Yeah.
Give them these opportunities. You are also given the opportunity.
Yeah.
Maybe situation and circumstances are different, but I think a healthy support system is just ensuring each and every family member is given opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like give them beyond, but just ensure that you give them the basic, so that if they are aggressive enough, they will try to grab other opportunity that comes. But can you make sure that the first level of education is done? That's the support I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a support that you did not give them opportunity to go to school, but now you are ready to give them 100 bob for sugar
every other day.
You want to show their kids that you are the richest auntie in the entire whole world. Can you ensure that people who are below you, people you can help, you ensure that if you get this opportunity, you also share
you
with them.
support them.
I think that's the healthy. I am not for enabling people's lives so that they go to school and then they don't do anything because you're gonna come through. Don't come through when they are doing nothing. Come through when you see them struggling to get better, and they only need that push from you to be where they are. That's the only support I think I think I would give.
And also
I think
I think as recipients of the support, it's also important to respect people's boundaries and to be empathetic, right? Like usikue tu huyu hawezi kosa, wewe huwezi kosa pesa, nitumie 10k, wewe huwezi kosa. That thing is terrible.
But the thing ina sound kama jokes. Are they serious about
No, it's serious.
You sure?
Hadi mtu anajame tu umemnyima. Sasa hizo you have fuliza. It's serious.
Okay.
And also it's important to set boundaries earlier on. Don't enable people and then now
usikose kununua dawa because now you setting boundaries with your parents. Hey, nunua dawa. It's a situation. It's coming and passing. It's not gonna be there forever. Support where you can, but just ensure that you don't forget yourself in the process.
And the children.
Nunua kitu aende wauze.
Yes, and like I already said before, millennial parents, we have the opportunity to build wealth for our kids and not have them as our retirement plans, because now we know better.
Thank you.
Our parents did not have the resources we have now, so we can do better.
And we want to do better.
But black tax is not just it's more than money. It's love, it's duty, it's sacrifice, and sometimes it's silent pain. Yani umeshikilia tu it's a lot for you, but you're just you're just hiding, you're just taking the pain silently. And as Kenyans, we pride ourselves in community. We also but we also deserve the freedom to build our own lives without guilt. So where do we draw the line? At what point do we say I can't go beyond here? That's a question that only you can answer. You know your capabilities, you know your goals, you know the goals you have in life, you know the plans you have. So that's a question that only you can answer. And as you think about it, remember you cannot pour from an empty cup.
Wow. In the process of us being empowered and going or breaking family norms, things like irresponsible black tax.
Yeah.
Black tax is not, we are not saying, or you are saying, me, I'm not saying like black tax is bad, but can it be responsible black tax? Let us not be enabling people's life. Let us not be giving handouts. Even like there is a say that teach them how to fish instead of giving them the fish. Yeah. Let us not forget as Kenyans or as Africans how we value coming up together in the unity. And if you can help, but in the process, don't forget yourself.
Don't forget yourself.
We are not against 100% black tax, but we are against irresponsible black tax. People who are giving black tax to gain the pride, we are not for that. That is old school.
And protect your peace and give from a place of love, not obligation, because hapo kwa obligation is where depression itakumaliza, because you want to please people.
And then now it's a silent depression that kills very fast, because now you can't tell us you are depressed because you giving. You see? You end up, you're turning 40 and you can't actually tell what you've been working for the past 40 years. And now you start being bitter, looking at Lynn, and Lynn is glowing. Yes, and now it's become a problem. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for so much for working with us through this journey. This is 8th episode.
This is the 8th episode.
It's been amazing. We know we took a break. Break is also good for like the past 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
we were
a lot was going on.
A lot of mandamano and the rest. But don't also forget to subscribe to our social media platform, and also watch till the end.
Yes.
Don't skip those ads. Thank you.
Bye.